Okay, everybody, here we are, man. We're back again with Daryl Hance, and we are checking out the remainder of his album. Excellent album so far, man. Wild Blue Iris. Really like the construction of the music, meaning I like his signature sound from his voice signature. The musicianship is on point. It's got a nice, deep, rich feel to it, good sound, and I definitely like the subject matter of his songs, man. Very, very uplifting, really, really good POV, and it takes you on a nice journey, ethereal journey in a way, where you're, you know that you're not alone in the world, you're connected to something higher, and you have to strive in order to become a better person in life. Overall, that's the common denominator of side one, as I'm calling it, the first 7 songs that I've listened to. Fantastic work so far, man. Let's check out the rest. All right. The rest of Wild Blue Iris, Daryl Hance. Let's get it.
Once you believe that I ain't got no life, you see it at once, just for what I got, fall under the spell, as you know it so well. You come on now, it'll be on tonight, we can get high, alright, if you would just stay a while. We can get high all night if you would just stay a while. We'll play your part and make a spark, 'cause only a fool likes to be in the dark and fall under the spell, as you know it so well. You come on now, it'll be on tonight, we can get high, alright, if you would just stay a while. We can get high, alright, if you would just stay a while. That it's all real loud and coming in crystal clear. Keep on playing your part and making those sparks, 'cause only a fool likes to be in the dark. We can get high, alright, if you would just stay a while. We can get high, if you would just stay a while. And we get high, alright, if you would just stay a while.
Just a little bit of sweet talk. Come on, baby, you know you want to stay. You got nothing else, nothing better to do. You can't do better than this. Sit your ass down. That's what this song is saying.
you had kissed it.
In a more refined way. Not my way. Nice. Nice. Good vibe. Imagine this playing in the background of your next party. You'll give that gathering a nice little pep ring, won't it? That was excellent. Great jam. Rain song vibe. Gives you a longing for home. Excellent. Clap along again. Musicianship, sexy bass groove. The rhythm section had it on this one. Daryl, the only thing you're missing in this lineup, man, is the sexy sax. That's it.
So if you don't like the way it goes, you can leave now and hit the road. Oh, when you're sailing away, you never know how the day will go. You never know when you might have to take another road. You take everything you know and throw it right there out the door. And that's for sure. And say la 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 la. have to roll any old way the wind blows. Yeah, take everything you know and throw right there out the door, and that's for sure. Yes, take everything you know and throw right there out the door, and say la da da la da da da.
Change is good.
La da da.
You gotta be willing to embrace change. Not be scared.
Yes, you take everything you know and throw right there out the door. It's a long way here, it's a longer way back home. It's a long way here, it's a longer way back home. So if you don't like the way it goes, just stop right now and change your road. So if you don't like the way it goes, just stop right now and change your road.
If you don't like it, change it. Rearrange it. All right, now. And that concludes Daryl Hance's Wild Blue Iris. Solid album, brother. Solid album, man. Start to finish. Very, very uplifting. Great musicianship. Excellent subject matter. Your voice signature is just on point. Every single one of the people in your group, they're stellar. Yo, excellent musicianship. Excellent album, man. Definitely 2 thumbs up. You did good, brother. This is the shit. Good album, man. I like the balance between your vocals, the instrumental breaks. I like some of the great clap-alongs that you included in there. Everything about this album is on point. The only thing that you're missing is the sexy sax. I'm gonna keep chirping in your ear until I hear some. Hey, fantastic, man. Really glad that I finally got it all together and was able to make some time to check this out. I'm really glad that I did. Really nice, man. Excellent album. So, what I'm gonna do here is let's research the man just a little bit, man. Get a little background info on the brother, see where he's from, what he's done, what he's all about, probably where he's going. So I read you Daryl's opening note to me, And what I'm going to do here, as I said before, is I'm going to attach all of his contact information, his website, his YouTube page, his personal email, all of that sort of thing. If you want to do some following up with him and that sort of thing, that would be really cool. Go over to his site, his page, show him a little bit of love, man. And definitely tell him that you were sent there by Soul Train Bro. Absolutely. So, what I want to do is introduce Daryl a little bit, give you a little background and context of how I became aware of him. First, I did a reaction to JJ Grey and Mofro a couple of months back, and then Daryl hit me up, and I read you his note to me. Daryl's page on his YouTube page says, "Introducing Daryl Hance, an American singer-guitarist from Jacksonville, Florida, of a southern flair steeped in all the vintage blues, funk, and rock and rolls." Now, I came to know Daryl through Robert Vincent. Robert Vincent is a patron of mine, and Robert is a funny dude. He has been on my ass to do JJ Grey and Mofro. And actually, let me read you Robert's address to me in our exchange in regards to developing and leading up to the JJ Grey and Mofro quad. So, Robert says, "Hi STB, I'm dying to see you react to another of my Jacksonville bands. I really think you'll enjoy them and the heart, soul, and emotion they put into their performances. Thanks!" Exclamation point. And I said, "Hi Robert, I'll put it on the calendar. It'll take a few weeks. Peace." So, Robert says, "Thanks STB, I think you'll like them. Their music to me is a fusion of southern rock, funk, blues, soul with a touch of country. I went and saw them live at the Florida Theater here in Jacksonville on New Year's Eve. They were amazing. Peace to you, Robert." And so, at this point, what was happening with me was I did some dumb shit. I did something to my computer, even brought Geek Squad over, and they couldn't recover my my reaction calendar. And man, my reaction calendar is everything, and I didn't back it up. So I lost a lot of content, and so a number of my reactions for my patrons fell through the cracks. So I encouraged my patrons to get a hold of me. So Robert got a hold of me, and he said, this was about 3 weeks later, he goes, "Hey man, don't forget to do JJ Grey and Mofro. I'm dying to see your reaction to these Jacksonville boys. Peace, Rob." So he wasn't pestering me. He was basically following my direction in following up, because I was fearful that, you know, time would go past and some of the reactions that I owed to my patrons would not get fulfilled. So he was just following my direction, so he wasn't pestering. Now, so that's how I got connected to doing the JJ Grey and Mofro quad. And in the quad, I was reading about the early career of Daryl and JJ. So let me read you that. It's just a short paragraph. Early career. The early days of Mofro can be traced back to the mid-90s when John Higginbottom, aka JJ Grey, and Daryl Hance signed with a UK label and played shows in Europe as Mofro Magic. Grey and Hance met in their hometown of Jacksonville, Florida, while working for an air conditioning company, and developed a friendship through music. Their first band together was a rock band called Faith Nation, followed by a funk band called Alma Zuma. The deal with the record label in London fell through, and Grey and Hance returned to their native Jacksonville and formed Mofro, then signed with Fog City Records in 2001. Daryl Hance, who was an original member of Mofro, left the band in 2010 to pursue a solo career. So that's a part of the early, how they got their start. And let me go through Daryl's promos. So this is the album promos for Wild Blue Iris. With Wild Blue Iris, out May 6, 2016 on Devil Down Records, Daryl Hance returns with another dusty slab of southern-flavored psychedelic swampy groove music with enough hearty sides to satisfy most anyone with an appetite for searing, bluesy guitars, fuzzy, super-fat vintage tones, heaps of bottom-end and transcendental songs high on hope, life, fun, love, and living. Dig on it. Dig on in! Exclamation points. I was just about to say let's get it, sorry. Wild Blue Iris, the third full-length album from the Jacksonville, Florida singer-guitarist, is a burner of heaping proportions with a vibe harkening back to the pre-1975 or so days of blues and funk. Inspired rock and roll, played with a heart-on-your-sleeve spirit, no-nonsense attitude of good times and great songs. Excellent, man. Excellent. So these are the album promos. Now, let me read you two more paragraphs, and these are the reviews. Album review. Daryl Hance has crafted a psychedelic fuzzbomb of hot water soul. Wild Blue Iris is an existential watershed brought on by the realization that life is not just the self, but the surroundings, and all things are inextricably linked. Hance's record is at once deeply spiritual and entirely agnostic. His very southern-sounding music has all the sophistication of British pop that comes via simple arrangements. Wild Blue Iris is that crucial summertime album you've been looking for. You can put it on and let it rock dependably in the background, or you can choose to engage it to marinate in its warmth and positivity and be washed over by its rock and roll. Unquote. Excellent. Absolutely. Yeah, definitely a good summer album, a good anytime album, man. Let's read another one here. It's worth noting the geographical influence of Hance's music here as well. Hot water soul seems to emanate the same heat as the earth in a North Florida summer. The combination of humidity and the unforgiving sun seem to snap you into a hyper-awareness that regardless of where you stand, you exist in nature. The line between being human and just being in a haze, or just being is a haze. The moss in the trees, swamp reeds, dragonflies, and even huge thunderheads forming across the endless flat horizon remind you that you are just as much nature as they are. That's Sean Jewell, American Standard Time in Seattle. Excellent. Fantastic. You got some bomb-ass reviews here, brother. Excellent. Yo, so, and current band members. Daryl Hance, vocals and guitar. Bea Gale, drums. Rob Pettinger, bass. And Brett McKierney, keyboards. Awesome. Yo, man, so going back to the music itself, the music is a great inward journey, as I'm going to call it, because the music is telling you positive things. Instead, you go to a party, right? Here's how I see the content of this music. Liken it to going to a party. It's up to you what you focus on at that party. If you're going to be focusing on somebody who is causing mischief, disruption, all the bad things that can happen at a party, you're going to end up going home saying to yourself, man, that was not a very good party. Glass is half full kind of thing. Or you can choose to focus on this side of the party where everybody's cool, everybody's jamming, everybody's hip, high on life, appreciates things, greets you warmly, having a good, fun time. You know what I'm saying? Then you go home and you say to yourself, yo, that is a great ass party. Glass is half full kind of person. This album is like that. The glass is half full. Daryl, is a very connected individual. He knows himself. He knows that he's connected to something higher, and the music reflects that. Very, very good on you, man. You're a wise old soul, and you're not that old. So I really like your music. I like your start in life. You're going to go far, man. I definitely think so. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to re-upload connecting to this particular reaction. Depending on the platform, I could connect them. Like if it's on Patreon, I could link the JJ Grey and Mofro reaction. Or if it's on YouTube, hopefully if it gets onto YouTube, I can upload both of them one after the other, so you can kind of see that there is a relationship between the two. We'll see how it goes depending on the platform. Definitely they'll both make it up on Vimeo, and then on the Patreon platform I can tie them together. So you'll see both in any case. But yeah, man, so that's what I'm going to do. And as I said, I'm going to link Daryl's contact info down below of where you can go and check out his website, his information, check out some music, whatever he might have on sale, merch, whatever that case is, and we'll go from there. Go over to his YouTube page, give him a little love, let him know that Soul Train Bro sent you over, and it's all good, man. We're all one big happy family supporting each other. Sorry, I'm just rolling down here, checking my notes, make sure I'm not forgetting anything before I bounce. Yeah, that was my notes. Make sure that I mention attaching the webpage and the contact information for Daryl. Fantastic. Thanks again, Daryl. I appreciate you reaching out to me. Apologies that it took me so long to get my you-know-what together and to get this done, but I'm very, very glad that I did. More importantly, it was important for me to have the right platform to showcase what you can do. And so this Beyond Classic platform, perfect for that. So it was a matter of timing, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, you guys have yourselves a good one. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. Hope you enjoyed this intro to Daryl Hance. He is fantastic and he's going to do great things down the road. Daryl, take care. Thank you very much for sending me the link and the recommendation, and I look forward to checking out some more of your stuff down the road. So take care, everybody. I'll see you in my next reaction. Peace.